Okay, what's up, guys? So this is the final part to Ray Rahimi and her psycho roommate, the aftermath video. Let me
Hey
refresh
guys,
the
welcome
page.
back
Hold
to
on for a
my
second. Wait a second. All right, I like doing my intros. Just wait a second, Ray. Just cut me off and things. But anyways, yeah, I'm like, man, that's like, dang. It's like you like finish a series. You're like, dang, bro, really? It had to end like dang, can you like move back in with the girl? So no, I'm joking. Like this, the freaking landlord and the roommate done put you through too much, Ray. So yeah, just just don't move in with people like her no more. Like I'm saying, like that's yeah, it ain't cool. Although it is dope though. She so that like green tea or like that tea drink that she has on the side of her, they did a sponsor thing with her. So if you go to her Instagram account, yeah, there's like a promo code and all this stuff that you get. It's her like the last thing that she posted and stuff. So yeah, I thought that was pretty dope that she got a sponsor from that place and things. I was like, that's dope, man. I'm need to get me a sponsor. I mean, Fiji water, Red Bull, freaking Core Power protein shakes. Like, sponsor your boy, cause I'm saying, like, I be drinking that stuff all the time. But, anyways, but first things first, before anything else, make sure you guys go subscribe to Ray Rahimi for more videos like this. A very, very talented young woman rising through the ranks of YouTube. She deserves every great thing that happens to her because I'm saying this girl then had a lot of people do her dirty and stuff. And overall, I'm like, she's just one of those like friends that you have, or it's all like you just want nothing but the best for them and stuff. So yeah, Ray, like that's she ain't gonna ever have to worry about me scamming her and stuff. I'm like, I just know how important it is to have like money and things. So I'm like, the only way I honestly would like scam Ray is if we're like, I don't know, playing like freaking video games or something, and I steal a kill from her or something. Like I scam her, but it had to be like in a way where it's like, this girl ain't like being hurt from it and things, but it's something that we can laugh about. Like we still gonna be friends at the end of the day, but to like actually scam her, like nah, I could not be that type of person. But anyways, subscribe to Ray. But in that being said,
Hey
let's
guys,
finish off
welcome
this
back
series.
to my channel. Today we're going to be doing part 3 and hopefully the last part of my Psycho Roommate series. And honestly, I'm exhausted from talking about this. Like, I just want it to be over.
It's like that.
Welcome to the finale. If you are new to my channel, this is the last part of a 3-part series. So make sure that you're watching part 1 and part 2 first, and then you come here. In this video, I'm just going to be talking about the aftermath of making a video about my psycho roommate. I also have a part 1.5 on my psycho landlord.
I remember Ray saying that the girl knows of her
well.
YouTube and stuff. So
in some gaps.
and even in in the first video, she was all like, "Oh, you do YouTube? I got 2 part-time jobs and stuff." Like she sounds like Rochelle from Everybody Hates Chris and stuff. Like if you overall know what I'm talking about and things, I'm like, it sounds like a similar or like the real life version of that and stuff. But anyways, but yeah, back to the video.
In the story. Alright, so we ended off part 2 with me completely moving out on March 13th from my psycho roommate. I'm so happy. I think I'm removed completely from this toxic situation until she texted me again on April 4th. So I had a good like 20 days of peace. She texted me saying, "Hey, someone reached out to me about your YouTube video about roommate and receipt." Or I don't know, I didn't actually see it. But whatever you do as a job, that's you and your personal life. But don't make money off people's names and stuff. When did I mention her name?
Yeah.
None of you guys know her name. So please delete that without any arguments or whatsoever. Oh well, that makes me want to delete the video. Just because you said without any arguments or whatsoever. I'm just gonna delete the video. Like, cool. My family were brought up. Again.
I'm like, no, you know what? No, Ray, you overall can delete the video and stuff, but I will keep the reactions up. I mean, yeah, go ahead, take the videos down. Whatever money I make off of these videos, eventually at some point in time, I will send you a check for all of it and things. And yeah, if the girl reaches out to me, she's like, "Can you take down your reactions to the roommate? Because it's I don't know, for any reason whatsoever." I'm just gonna be like, "Look, I don't speak any languages known to mankind. I'm sorry, so I I don't understand what you're saying right now. I will be that person where she would be more mad at me than you. So that girl would hate me. I'm just saying. But yeah, I'm like, I don't speak any languages whatsoever in this world. I'm like, I'm not from here. I'm not from anywhere, actually. I was born in this world, but I'm not. I honestly, this, if you watch this show, I will honestly be another Creed and stuff. So I'm just saying, like, watch this show, pay attention to a character in there named Creed, and yeah, then you that's who I'm going to be. I'm just gonna be mysterious. But anyways,
please don't speak about someone you don't know their past. Grammar. It might not affect you in any way, but it does affect me. She used the right effect. I'm proud of her. I don't want anyone to get involved. Grammar. And make it worse than what it is. And I don't want problems, especially during times like this. That's why I'm messaging you. So I'm just like kind of over it, and I'm like, there's nothing she can do, so I just don't reply. So then she DMs me on Instagram. In order to send me these texts, she literally had to like unblock me. And now I'm blocked on Instagram as well, but I was smart enough to screenshot this before she blocked me, so now I have this. She said, hey, there's no need to ignore when I can clearly see you watch my story. Is she going through her story views just to find me? Like, is she obsessed with me? I don't know, probably. I don't reply.
Hey, you know what? No, because from now on, I always check my story views. Because there was a time, I kid you guys not, and I think I still have it posted up on Instagram. The time when Dennis Rodman viewed one of my stories. For those that don't know who Dennis Rodman is, Dennis Rodman played with Michael Jordan with the Chicago Bulls back in the 90s. So yeah, and Dennis Rodman is a very well-known basketball player. So to have that, to be able to tell people that, you guys should have seen me at work, because I feel like I was just like full on just running to my coworker and stuff, and I told them and things. I was just like, bro, Jack. I'm like, Jack, Dennis Rodman viewed my Instagram story. I was flipping out. So I do view mine. And also, I'm like, yeah, to just make sure, not the wrong people are watching, because there has been times where, like, haters have, like, viewed my story and then posted about it and stuff on their, like, social media accounts and things, just trying to trash talk my name. And I'm like, bro, like, out here, like, do things with your life. Like, I'm out here posting about, like, memes and stuff, and you trying to, like, turn it into something. But anyways, but no, people, I know I view mine, so I guess that's like the only thing I can. I'm sorry if I keep like pausing the video and stuff, but that's really the only thing that I can say and stuff. Like, in the girl's defense, I view Instagram stories too.
Through my Instagram account, she scrolls all the way down to like a picture I posted in 2017, finds my mom's Instagram and DMs her, and I screenshotted it. But I lost it and I don't have it. But it was something along the lines of, please have your daughter delete the video. I don't know if you know about this. She's harassing, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how her relationship is with
that
her
is
parents,
crazy. I would never, ever. Somebody made a video about, actually, you know what? I did do that, but that guy, it was like roles reversed. Like, I'm like, well, actually, yeah, so it was roles reversed. So there was a point in time where this kid was acting like highly insane in the comment sections of my videos, talking about how he was gonna kidnap me, he was gonna kidnap some of my fans and friends, and he was going to starve us to death and then set us on fire and kill us and things. I'm like, that's kind of weird, but I'm just saying, if I ever do see this kid in real life, I'm kicking him in the throat and things. So I'm just saying, like, this kid threatened my life. I felt like I was in danger. So, yeah, I just gave him the best kick I possibly could. It made sure he was in that throat region. But no, I did I tried to find people in England with his last name. I'm like, do you know this person? Cause they out here acting weird and stuff. So I don't know if you know their parent or something. So no, I did do that. So but I feel like in this situation or in this story and things, I'm like, it's kind of different. Like, it's not like Ray was threatening your life or anything. So there's no reason to take that. To me, honestly, there's no reason to take the videos down. Like, you know, if you're crazy, you're crazy. If you want to I guess get back at Ray, then come out with your own video or something. I don't know, but I'm saying dude, you don't do that. Don't do that. You scrolled all the way down there. I didn't do all of that. I just searched up people with this last name in England, and I just messaged a bunch of people saying hey, if this is your kid, they acting crazy on YouTube. So just because I'm saying there's signs when kids be on the internet, and I'm like, they do not need to be on here. But
relationship with my parents, we're just very honest and upfront with each other. I literally can access my mom's phone with my thumbprint. I know her password. I know all of my dad's passwords. Same with my phone. Like, my entire family knows
FBI
my passcode
agent.
because I don't
They
know.
know,
I
they
just
know
don't
that
have anything
stuff.
to hide. I'm not scared of my mom or anything. I just go up to her and I'm like, hey, can I have your phone? She's like, why? And I'm like, I just need to go check her Instagram DMs. And sure enough, it's there. It's like this one paragraph DM. She thinks that she was snitching on me, but my family knows about my YouTube channel. They knew about the video. They weren't necessarily proud of it because they were like, stop being petty, girl. But they were fine with it. She then ends up unsending the message later, which we'll get to, so that's why I don't have access to it now.
Dang.
So after she did this, I finally replied to her text, so I guess it worked, being like, Easy, do you have any idea how much mental and financial damage you've caused me? I genuinely don't think you do. There's no sign of who the video is about whatsoever. The only reason why your friends and family found out about it is because you must have told them about my YouTube when you were talking shit about me.
Yeah.
That being said, if you have any privacy concerns, let me know and I can cut/blur stuff out. And if you think anything I said in the video is false, feel free to let me know and I'll clarify in my update video. Because I didn't want any of my videos to be kind of biased. Obviously, it's still going to be biased to an extent. But the one thing that I can say is that nothing that I said was false.
Dang.
So I told her I'll clarify anything.
Man, I see. That's the type of stuff I would be so mad. I'd be so mad because that's happened to me before. My sister would get right there at my door and get the yelling and screaming either at her dog or she'll be like yelling at my mom and stuff. Like, not like in an argument or something, but they just like, they'll get by my door and start acting loud. And I'm just like sitting there just shaking, just like looking at the door like, can you guys just stop, please? I'm like, man, I get frustrated with that type of stuff. I'm like, dang, like, you know, she just carried on with the video. Me, I would have ended the whole video, went out there. I'm like, okay, keep it down, all right? Pretend that you're in the library. If you're yelling, you got to go. I'm saying, I get mad over that type of stuff. So, man, it's just, you know, it's just good to, like, when you see, like, other people and how they are with their siblings, I'm like, just so peaceful and nice. But I'm like, I know if that had been me or my sister, because my sister, she doesn't do any YouTube stuff. But I bet she did, and I got by her door and started yelling. But yeah, probably wouldn't have talked to me for the whole day and things, or probably for the whole week. But anyways.
You want me to clarify? She sends 5 million texts. Just like you said, I caused you damage mentally. You did the same and still are by harassing me on your YouTube channel. Stop throwing around the word harassment like it's nothing. Okay? The audio was pitched up, there's no privacy concern, it's completely legal. I never once brought or even showed my friends videos about your cleaning. Or the audio of when the guy came. She keeps saying that she has this audio of me and a guy, but like literally she doesn't. I know for a fact that she doesn't. Even if she did, like that's such a fucking weird thing for someone to do. Like to just record someone and a guy, like, and also it's illegal. Me recording a conversation that I'm having with you is not illegal because of one-party consent laws in Ontario, but you recording a conversation between 2 other people when you're not even involved in is illegal, so.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I'm sorry, girl. Or the audio of when your friends were here and you were showing them my stuff and y'all about how I don't clean when I was sleeping in the room, but you don't see me post because I respect the fact that we're over and let it go. Punctuation. I'm basically a savage. She keeps saying that I'm fake and she's real, but I don't care. I don't care. I'm the opposite.
I agree with Ray. That you are a savage. If there's like, honestly, I'm about to seriously, it's just, honestly though, like, you know what? I'm just gonna hold a quick award show right now. So yeah, the most savage YouTuber of 2020 and things, Ray Rahimi. So take this imaginary award. I'll send you a freaking trophy or something. I don't know, but yeah, you deserve like some sort of like savage trophy and things. Like you definitely do on that one. So that's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, the many things I'm gonna agree with Ray on. That is definitely the one thing I have to agree on. You are a savage.
Fake. If I have a problem with you, I will say it to your face. When I have friends over and she was just chilling in her room, I was like, I'm sorry, it's so dirty. My roommate's a mess.
Dang.
Like, I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat anything. I'm not gonna try to take full for the apartment being a mess. What we had and went through.
And like just another like, I don't know, so I guess like a little fun, like petty thing to add to this video and things that I would have done. Because I remember she said she don't like nobody touching her door. Every single day, if when I like, or just whenever I walk past her door, I just would have like made sure I got like my hands like really like clammy and stuff, so I probably would have put on like some like Vaseline lotion, just like let my hand just sit in something like that's warm and stuff, waited till my hands just got really clammy, and then just like smeared my like hands all across the door and stuff. Like that's okay, maybe I wouldn't have done that, but I definitely would have just like brushed my hand against the door. But if they were clammy, then I'm like, cool, that's a double for me. So that's just how petty I am. But anyways,
is over. We both suffered mentally, and I think it's time to cut all that negativity, period, and move on. I mean, she did try to use punctuation here, but she's trying to use it
I know in the wrong, yeah.
How about you go back to grade school and learn when to properly use it, period? My family and I are at a rough place right now, so this is really the last thing we need. I'd pull an easy and say I have a meeting right now. Okay, well,
it's not like it's not like there's people like reaching out to you. I don't know who you are based off of these videos and things. You could be freaking Hillary Clinton for all I know. But I'm saying, like, what is somebody gonna learn from this video? If you sit down and watch this video, you brought that on yourself by sitting down and watching a video like that. Like, you know, my thing is like, you know, Ray's a YouTuber. You know, she's gonna talk about this at some point in time. Like, I mean, deal with it, man. Like, people talk about me all the time on YouTube. I'm just like, man, so what? If you know me, you know me. You know that I'm not like that. If you're not how Ray describes you and things, then okay. But I'm saying, like, to delete the video and things, it's like, overall, you want... Because my thing is, like, if somebody's going to make a video about me and they don't overall, like, know me and things, then okay. She's probably more so embarrassed. And this is all like, yeah, this girl, like, you know, yeah, it's like, pretty much Ray just put you on blast for being a slob and stuff, so... That's probably the only reason why she wants the video deleted and things. But, yeah, there's, like, nothing to worry about, and you know that that's not who you are. I wouldn't even have messaged Ray about I don't know, if I was in that girl's shoes, and I know that that's not me and stuff, I wouldn't even have messaged Ray about the video. I'm just like, all right, well, she wants to say that about me and things. I mean, she didn't say my name. She didn't, like, you know, like, try to, like, I don't know. If Ray would have, like, been saying your name and all that stuff, then that's where you come out and defend yourself. But if it's like, yeah, nobody knows who you are, all right? For all we know, yeah, you're freaking, what? I don't know. Hillary Clinton. I tried to think of another name, but Hillary Clinton's on my mind right now. Freaking, that's kind of weird though. Hillary Clinton should not be on my mind at almost 2 in the morning. But
you can go ahead and delete that video and never bring my name again, please. And here's the thing, you guys. I'm a really weak person. I'm so easy to please. I'm so easy to win over. All you really have to do for me to like you is be the slightest bit nice to me. You don't even have to be very nice to me. You can be a bitch to me and then just say one nice thing and I'll like you. All she really had to do was ask nicely, and I would have like broken down and been like, okay, here you go, I'll delete the video. I'm a like that, but I'm also a really stubborn person. So if you demand that I delete something, I'm gonna put my foot down and be like, no, I'm not gonna delete this. And I'm like, dude, I never brought up your name. She's like, it's not about that. My family don't like the fact that anything that concerns me is on media. Oh, okay, she finished the sentence to the next line. How would you feel if I posted the video of you and the guy? Oh, so now you have a video of me and a guy. Not weird at all. Not weird at all. Or when you and your friend were talking about my friends and me almost 3 times. No, me and my friends never talk about you and your friends. My friends don't know your friends. I like your friends. I only talk shit about you. But like, I call you out to your face. So like, I'm like, the recordings are pitched up. You can do the same if you want. She didn't release anything of me that she thinks she has. She doesn't have shit on me. Then she goes, I've already reached out to your mom, but I'm just waiting for a response back. She wasn't going to reply. Me and my mom are like this. We're like sisters. I asked her not to reply, and she wasn't gonna reply. I have no choice but to ask you.
Honestly though, I'm like, cause my mom, she's not on social media and stuff, so. But yeah, if my mom would have like reached out to, or like called me or texted me, or next time she seen me, it was all like, oh yeah, your roommate messaged me and told me that you need to take down a video about them or something. Me and my mom, like, cause yeah, pretty much same thing. Me and my mom were very, very close. And yeah, we would have just sat down and laughed about it, honestly. We would have sat down and laughed. My mom probably would have cracked some jokes and started roasting whoever the roommate is and things. Like, I'm saying, my mom did that to my high school teachers. I'm saying, like, do you think a roommate, you think you're going to stand a chance? You think you're going to come between me and my mom? Like, if that happens, then I'm like, okay, well then something is corrupt in this world. But yeah, I'm like, I highly doubt that, yeah, anything like that's going to, I highly doubt that, like, Ray's mom is going to, like, force her to take a video down and stuff. Like, I'm saying, like, it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry, but But I'm like, you know, if the videos do come down, I'm like, I still got my reactions up and stuff, so.
Because my parents are not going to tolerate this. You have video of my clothes and personal items of my friends and I, and audio, whether it's picture or not. You're literally harassing for YouTube. That's not what harassment is.
Yeah.
If anything, this is what harassment is. You are harassing me. And you will find out in the rest of this video just how far she went. She's like, well, the comments in the video are really bad, and that's what upset my parents. I'm not responsible for what anyone else is saying about you. I'm responsible for what I say. So maybe next time, don't be a bitch and people won't say mean things about you. I'm like, if you think it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Ray is so sad. She's all like, I'm not responsible for saying anything. But listen here, all right? Like, you did this and you're this and that and stuff. But I'm like, yeah, that's, I don't know. Maybe I should, like, read the comments and the videos and stuff and see what they were, like, overall, what did they say and stuff to get you so offended and things. But
anything needs clarification, let me know. Do not care if your parents see the videos of you. I have everything on audio. I'm gonna bleep those out because they're false. She doesn't have that. I say, I literally never brought your parents into this once. But
I'm like, dang, I'm like kind of curious. Like, I mean, I'm like, I don't know, but I'm like, is it that? But no, it couldn't be that. But I'm like, dang, but if it is that, why are you sitting there? If it's what I'm thinking, why would you be recording that? That is some weird stuff. Because in my head, I wouldn't. So I'm saying, like, if it is what I'm thinking what it is, I would not want to be, whether I'm the roommate or I'm the person being invited over, I wouldn't want to look over in the distance and then see somebody with their phone like this, like, recording me and stuff. I'm like, no, that's weird, man. That's some weird stuff.
Okay, so go ahead. There's nothing I can do to stop you. She's like, you were saying I was brought up rich, this and that, when you don't even know how my parents look like. Stop assuming. Okay, I guess this is where I need to provide clarification. I assumed that she was brought up rich. I know she's rich now. I don't know how she grew up. So, Easy, if you're watching this, which I know you probably are, I'm sorry for assuming that you were brought up rich. There, if that's the only thing that was false in my videos, then it's all clarified. We're all good. Everything else still happened. Like, is that what you want me to clarify? She says, what? I don't need anything from you except to delete it, and we will both not send or show private pics or videos. The fact that you brought to do that when I can't even go home to be with my parents and losing a family member recently, and you want to clarify, just shows how you don't care about mental. You care about money. I don't blame her that she doesn't know how YouTube money works, but like a video that at that time it had like 4,000 views. It wasn't like making me money. I really was just like,
if you get 4,000 views on the video, you're at the most like making. You're definitely making under $100, probably under $50, probably under $25. But yeah, you're not making anything off of this. Like if the video would have, like if Ray would have been like 10 million subscribers deep, getting 1 million views across her videos, then that's when you have to be worried and stuff. But for the most part, yeah, like Ray, I'm like, you know, this channel has 18,000 subscribers. Wow, that's nice. I don't know why I thought she had like less than that, but no, that's dope. She close to hitting 20K. Shout out to that. Let's get ready to 20K and stuff. But I'm saying, like, you don't have anything. And even this video got 5,000 views and stuff. Like, there's videos I have up that can have 5,000 views and things, or that's received 5,000 views, and they have not made that much money. So
adamant on keeping it up because of my principles. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not scared of you. I'm like, and that's why I don't want my parents to stress about this now, even though they're stressed or they keep checking your channel to see if it's gone. I actually, not gonna lie, I felt really bad when I read this. I was like, oh, we've both had.
I wouldn't feel bad at all. I'm like, if any of you, cause like, yeah, there's ever a time where I do come across, like, you know, if I'm like making a video about somebody and they tell me to take the video down, my parents watched it and they're so upset. I'm like, can you send me a picture of them being upset? Can you send me a video of them being upset? I want to hear from them so I can react to that video and bust out and start laughing. I'm just saying, like, Ray is a savage, but I was like born a savage. Like, a doctor looked my parents in the face and said, yeah, your son's definitely gonna be a savage and stuff. Because I'm saying, like, I don't care at all. Period. Like, I don't. Like, I honestly, I don't. I'm like, I would not feel bad at all. There are people, I remember, it was like a while ago, there was, it wasn't same situation, but I do remember that there is this point in time. It was actually, yeah, it was the crazy kid that was saying that he was gonna like kill me, kill my friends, kill my fans. Well, he came out in the video and was crying. And this was like before he was like saying, actually, it was at some point in time. I can't remember exactly when, but I'm gonna say that it was prior before, so I could give him the benefit of the doubt and stuff. But he came out in the video and was like crying, saying like, "Oh, TMossBoss and his fans," because I remember I went off on him in videos and in the comments, and then my like some fans at the time, they were going off on him and things. And he busted out and started crying in the video and things. And honestly, I looked at that video, laughed, and I went and played video games, and I had no problem sleeping that night. I'm just saying, like, I'm a dark savage, okay? Like, I'll do some stuff, and I will not feel sorry and things. But if I like you, if you're on my good side, I will give you freaking whatever you want in this world. I would make sure I'm like the greatest friend that you have. But if you cross me and you say some things that's like, where does that come from? I'll say some things back. And if it's hurtful, oh well.
Our arguments. Not our arguments, our arguments. It's one thing to talk about the situation and another to put videos of their private stuff online and audio, whether it's pinched. No, I don't know why she's so sensitive on her stuff. Like, calm the fuck down. Who cares if someone saw your makeup all over the place? Like, no one cares. Everybody has that same foundation. Easy. I'm like, I'm so sorry,
but no, it's like I seen the food in the sink, then plates in the microwave and stuff. I told my mom about that, and my mom was all like, "Why was she doing that? Like, what was there?" Like, my mom was like, kind of getting upset over it too. And I was like, "Yeah," because I'm like, "Why are you putting putting microwaves in the dishes? Why are you putting dishes in the microwave? Clean the dishes and then put them on the rack, or but clean them. You out here storing dishes like you a squirrel storing nuts or something. Like, man, I'm like, get out of here with that." But yeah, it just doesn't. I'm saying, like, is that what you're upset about? You don't want to see people. You don't want people to see you storing dishes in microwaves and stuff. I'm like, well, don't do it. Clean up after yourself. Throw your trash away. I'm saying, like, if you don't want that stuff to be in videos, then clean up after yourself. I'm like, I don't even live with you, but I'm having to tell you that.
You're lost, but everything else you literally just said is false. Just the fact that you watched the video and you're still saying these things shows that you don't have the slightest bit of remorse for what you did to me. Plus, didn't you say your parents don't even speak English? She goes, but my brothers do, my dad does. It's just my mom who doesn't speak but understand. Why are you lying? Why were you so insistent beforehand on saying that your parents don't speak English? To call me a racist? Is that what this
and then all of a sudden when she found out that these videos are up, her parents went through some night classes to learn how to speak English and all of a sudden understand everything Ray was saying in the video. Even I don't believe that. I'm like, that's bull.
Entire thing was about? I'm like, because again, you don't show the slightest bit of remorse. She's like, what? You were literally yelling, fight me, I dare you, you can't, you're small. I did say that. Slightest remorse? I never once posted or even sent the audio to my friends or family. I don't think she knows what remorse means. Who cares if you never sent audio to your friends and family? That would just be f***ing weird of you to do. Remorse? I mean remorse for what you did to me. She's like, I didn't plan to move. What the f*** are you saying, Easy? I didn't plan to move? What do you mean? This is harassment of me and my friends. Oh, so now I'm harassing your friends too? Easy's friends.
Ray's harassing everybody. Now I'm feeling harassed. I'm like, I'm just gonna add on to the list. I'm like, I don't know why I'm here, but I don't necessarily feel harassed, but I guess if that's the trend, Ray, she harassed me. And I'm like, but she's still my good friend, so I don't care. But anyways.
Watching this. I'm sorry if I'm harassing you. I genuinely like you still. Like, probably you guys talk shit about me, but you guys are cool people. I'm sorry that you have to be friends with Easy. Last thing I want to see is videos about me while dealing with family losses. If it was me, I would take it down as I wouldn't want to hurt someone this bad. This is something that you take for the rest of life. So now she's moving on from like anger, attacking, threatening to, oh, like victim, please feel bad for me. You don't want this on your shoulder. So
I'm like, the fact that I'm like, nah, I would have messaged her back even saying like, probably some like savage but some logical things. I'm like, the fact that you're trying to use like a family loss for me to take your videos down, that's sad enough. Like, you don't have to bring up your like family members that you lost and to get me to take a video down. If you would have approached me in a like respectful manner and stuff and told me to take the video down, I would have done that. you know, but it's like you're gonna come at me sideways and start saying all these different things about me and stuff, or you know, even I'm like, and even in those videos, you acting like I was the only one saying things. You were saying stuff too in that video. So I'm saying like, yeah, I'm like, okay, yeah, I feel like if we're both in the wrong, we're both in the wrong. But I'm like, you are in the wrong too. I'm like, if you wouldn't have if you wouldn't have been doing any of the things you wouldn't have been doing, these videos wouldn't have been made. So I'm saying, like, you know, don't act like you the only victim here. I'm like, yeah, this like Ray's a victim too.
My problem is that you still don't take accountability for. You should be taking what you did with me for the rest of your life. And again, I don't care what you say to my mom, but that's low even for you to contact her.
Exactly.
You literally ratted me out to Dick too, you little life. I was talking about her snitching me out to our landlord for wanting to sublet. She goes, because you were bringing an old man to live with.
Oh, she didn't blur out his name. Dang. Don't look at his name. Don't look at his name.
So now the problem isn't race or gender. It's now age. Newsflash, you're like 2 months away from being 22 years old. The guy's like 25. You wouldn't accept a 35 man to live with you. Where'd you get 35 from? This is what I'm saying. She just pulls random shit out of her ass. And then I give in. I'm telling you, I'm so weak. I'm a sucker for a good sob story. I was like imagining her family sitting in Saudi Arabia, like refreshing my YouTube page every second, waiting for the video to be deleted. So I felt bad and I was like, hey, I'll delete the video temporarily. I'll put it on private temporarily so your parents can mourn their loss, whatever. I don't have to stress out about this, even though I don't know why they would. It's anonymous. So I go there.
And I'm like, and yeah, if they're mourning a loss, like I highly doubt a YouTube video is going to make it even worse. I'm saying like I'm like, my thing is that during the times where I like had lost like people in my life from friends and family, and there was videos that was being made about me, I was getting hate comments, dislikes across my videos. I wasn't like, oh, can you guys please stop because I just lost somebody and things. I'm like, all right, like if y'all want to act like that and stuff, but I'm gonna be over here like mourning my loss. Like I'm not thinking about YouTube. My thing is that mourning a loss and YouTube are two different things. They cannot go together unless like the person that you're mourning had some like involvement with YouTube or something. But other than that, I'm like, yeah, there's like no reason to like why are you trying to like add these two things together, you know?
Your parents at peace for now. I'm assuming they won't be checking it every week. She says, pretty sure they do more than I ever did. Come on, girl, you're obsessed with me. It's the only way I would have found out about it in the first place. Okay, so I put the video
I'm like, okay, so here's the thing. All right, here's what I have to say about that. So overall, because I'm like, yeah, because she was overall talking about like how like Ray in the first video talking about like oh, you do like YouTube and all of that stuff. So you know of her doing YouTube and things. You found out about that through her. So my thing is to say, okay, you tell a person about YouTube, of course, that person's going to be checking out your videos. They're going to be seeing what you upload. She's seen that. What is your parents? Why did they even come into the place? How did they even come into because I'm like, how would they even know that Ray's a YouTuber? You had to tell them. So I'm saying like I don't believe that the with Easy and things, that's what she's calling her. I highly doubt that her parents probably know anything about Ray's YouTube channel. She's overall trying to use her parents, the lost ones, and all that stuff for this. I'm like, I know I shouldn't be saying things like that as if I like know the girl and things, but I'm just saying like you're trying to use that to like get her to take these videos down. I'm like, that's low right there. So
on private. Maybe like 5 days later, my dad gets a call from someone saying that he represents Easy. Your daughter has a video of her on the internet, and just to let you know, Easy has the right to sue. A lawyer or a representative called my dad. Mind you, I'm like a month away from being 22 at this point. Why are you calling my dad? Lawyer? So I just grab his phone, I take the number, and I call the number, and I go straight to voicemail. And guess what I hear? The voicemail was from a company called Foods. I looked it up and it was a food manufacturing / production.
Wow.
So my guess is like her brother or something works at this food company and just used his work phone.
That's crazy. She uncalled your dad. I probably would have like, I don't know, if I was Ray, I probably would have approached that girl and been like, if you call anybody in my family again, I'm telling you, it's going to be far more worse than us screaming back and forth recording each other. there's gonna be somebody recording, and you know what that video is gonna go to? It ain't going up on YouTube. It's going on World Star Hip Hop in their fight compilation. It's going to be a fight, okay? Like, do not call my parents. Don't call my parents no more. Because they're like, yeah, I'm like, my parents, they don't got nothing to do with this. So I'm saying, I'm like, you really dumb. My thing is, it's like, yeah, if they're 20 something years old, it'd be different if I'm like, yeah, if I'm a kid or something, I'm 20 something years old. Okay, I'm like, I am grown. I am an adult. Like, whatever I post on YouTube, that is my responsibility. I'm saying, like, because my thing is that I've uploaded crazy, like, I mean, I'm not crazy, but I've uploaded some videos on the YouTube, you know, and if my parents were to see them and things, like, my parents don't even watch my YouTube videos, so honestly, I have nothing to worry about. Like, I could do the most wildest videos ever and stuff, and they would not know any of that stuff. To me, I don't even think my parents even know who TMossBoss is. Like, they know, because I wear shirts and all that other different stuff, but I'm like, honestly, if I never would have told them, like, any like TMossBoss like things, or like me doing YouTube, if anybody would have called them saying like your son, that would have been their first time knowing of it and stuff. Because honestly, I mean, I don't really talk to them about YouTube and stuff, but I'm saying they would have been confused. They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, what is this? What is YouTube?
To call my dad to threaten to sue. So dumb. How dumb are you? Like, stupid girl. Like, I was expecting more from her family. Like, that's just dumb. So yeah, I kept calling a couple times for a couple days. Never got a reply. Mind you, I never once got a call myself from this lawyer. So I text Easy being like, yo, my dad gets a call from a random number threatening to sue and shit. She's like, my parents contacted my lawyer, and I think that's the HR rep for my law firm that called on behalf of my...
She, look at the text. She said, so Ray was all like, yo, my dad got a call from a random number threatening to sue. This girl is going to reply back, the word is right there. You have the tools to spell this word correctly, and she said threatening, not threatening. She said threatening, like she's correcting her and stuff. Like, oh wow, that girl, she is, man. Like, that is, them people, like, if you've seen that movie Inside Out, I always love referring to that movie Inside Out, but them people in her head, they seriously, look, they said, no, we're not spelling it, because just to show how rebellious we're going to be, we're going to spell this word differently and things. Like, wow, that is crazy.
But I'm not aware that he's threatening. I'm pretty sure he stated what are possibilities, but not threaten. He would lose.
She spelled it again? Oh my.
But I guess my parents wanted to make sure that this doesn't happen again, because I did screenshot what you said last time, but I wasn't aware that he'll contact your dad or so. I will speak to my parents and tell your dad there's no need to worry. He wasn't worried. He was just like, I don't want calls on my phone. Personal stuff and audio my family were brought up.
I know, like, how do you find out the phone number to Ray? You're doing some, like, extensive, like, searching around to, like, find a phone number to to Ray's dad and things and calling him up. Like, that is wild.
Into something. Well, you're pretty wrong. And I have multiple videos and audio as well to prove that most of what you said was a complete lie. The only thing I said wrong was that you grew up rich. Stuff of me and my friends around the apartment. Stop talking about your stuff. That's not going to get you anywhere. Learn more about the law. So when we're clearly partying for my girl's birthday, and we clean up the next day just like you do. Do you though? Do you really clean up, or did I have to clean up after you? Think back. I don't think your brain can think. I don't think it has the capacity. I go, I'm not going to argue with you anymore. You just bring this stuff over and over again. But my family and I are not threatened by you or your law firm. Going forward, please have your lawyer contact me. She's like, stop saying threaten, no one threaten. And I just messaged my parents, and my dad said that I told the guy to call your dad and not you, so that they're aware of everything. So whatever, that's the end of that. So over 10 days of my video being on private goes by, and at this point I'm assuming her family isn't checking my YouTube channel every day, making sure that the video is not going on public again. And also, all of you guys were talking about it, like, why is your story time deleted? Coming out with a part 2. Like, literally, I'm telling you, half my DMs were about this video. So thinking her family isn't obsessively checking my channel every single day, I put the video back on public. Of course, my dad gets a call again. I'll give you guys a little mental image of my dad. I don't know if you watch Modern Family. My dad is basically Jay from Modern Family. Like, he just doesn't care about much in life. He just wants to be left alone. Like, there's like probably like a handful of things that he cares about. Everything else is just like, deal with it. So when he gets this call from Easy's brother this time, he just comes up to me and he's like, why is your roommate's brother calling me? And I'm
Wow.
like, just give it to me. So I'm like furious at this point. But my dad just helped me to like calm down, don't be rude to him. I was really calm with him, and so was he. He was a really nice guy. I don't know how he has the same genetics as Easy. Like Easy's really stupid. Like you can just tell when she's speaking. But this guy seemed like someone you can talk to and like negotiate with. So he was really apologetic. He knows his sister and asked me so nicely to delete the video. I'm so proud of myself. I didn't give in. I held my ground and I was like, I'm sorry, like my principles are my principles.
It's my principles. We're talking about my principles.
Like she's not even apologizing to me herself.
Yeah.
She had her brother call my dad. Like that's so random. Why do you keep bringing other people into this?
Yeah.
He was like, I'll have Easy apologize to you. It's not gonna be some short apology. I'll have her write a letter to you.
Yeah.
And then you know what I said? I was like, you know what I need at this point? I need a tenant for my unit because I was losing $5,000 because of Easy, right? Because she stole my tenant. I gave her an out. I was like, all I need is a tenant. Find me one and I'll delete the psycho roommate video on her. I think that's pretty fair. I think in fact that's letting her off too easy. So he said he'll tell Easy and we hung up. Later on I get a text from Easy, but before I get into that, I want to speak to our parents a little bit. So if you are Easy's parents now watching this video, please don't ever contact my family again. I don't know how you guys do it in Saudi Arabia, but in Canada, a female over 18 is responsible for herself.
Yeah.
Okay? No one else. Not her dad, not her mom, not her aunt or her uncle or her grandfather, herself. So if you want to have your family members or your food manufacturing lawyers contact anyone, please have them contact me. Okay? Thank you. My parents know what's up, but they just don't want to be involved in this. Because this is childish at this point, and you guys should know better. So I get a text from Easy going,
I'm like looking at the subtitles, like, oh yeah, I kind of. She's telling me and stuff. If I had muted that video or that part of the video, I'm like, I don't know what she's saying. I'm like, bro, I'm like, because when I started seeing the subtitles and things, I'm like, man, please don't start speaking a different language. I'm like, but okay, so yeah, she had the different things and stuff. But I'm like, I probably would have said, I had told Easy, I'm like, look. If any of my family members receive another phone call from you and things, you are going to see me and stuff. Like,
keep playing games and posting the video for money, or what? I'm trying to be nice and tell my parents to not cause anything, and you're really pushing it. Did you really just say, I have, you'll find you a sublet? Don't make no sense at all. If this is your way to get money out of my family, then it won't work. How does this sound like I'm trying to get money out of your family?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my money back from a tenant. She goes, end of story. Okay, because you said end of story, I'm gonna listen to you. I'm a Taurus. I'm stubborn as f***. If you tell me end of story, I will just begin it. She goes, please don't bring me or my family up again, and it hurts me to upset your parents during times like this. Don't worry, they weren't upset. They didn't give a fuck. You both did wrongs, whether you admit it or not. I'm sorry. I left the dishes dirty. And I have apologized in person when I did wrong. Saying that you apologize is not an apology. So I hope this doesn't continue for the sake of our families.
Far
and
more.
yours,
This girl, you gotta do far more.
Is that a threat? Please don't threaten me for your rent. That's just too low. Yeah, that's what's low. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know what my brother told you, but I'm pretty sure your dad wasn't aware that the video was posted again. He doesn't need to be aware of everything. I'm 22 years old. I didn't cause corona. I can't believe you just said that. I'm literally in shock that you're asking my family for money for your rent because you couldn't find a tenant. I really don't want to upset your dad, but I can show him audio and videos if this continues. Oh my god. Go ahead. My brother is the one who suggested not to, as your dad was really upset on the phone. I don't think he was. I think it was a language barrier. I don't think you understood him. I'm like, calm down, lol. My dad doesn't care. And then she's like, that's not what he told my brother. She brings up excuses, tells me I should get my
Well, yeah, I'm like, okay, if he is upset, he has a right to be when somebody that he doesn't even know is calling him up talking about his daughter. Anybody would be upset. If I was a father, I would be upset. I'm like, man, don't call me talking about my daughter and stuff. First off, yeah, she's a grown woman, so whatever situation that you guys got going on, y'all can handle it with her. But I'm like, but don't call this number no more. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, man, I don't care. I'm like, yeah, that's between y'all. But I'm like, man, don't call me up because at that point, I don't know, as a father, I would think like, okay, my daughter is in danger. These people calling me, talking about her, and that they beefing with her and stuff. At that point, I'm like, yo, so daughter, to whoever I don't even know what my daughter, like future daughter's name is going to be, so I'm just going to refer to her as daughter. I'm like, daughter, is there an issue? Because I'm about to go to the sports store, get a couple of metal bats and stuff, and get the swinging on people. If I'm like, because I'm saying like that, at that point, they're going to feel comfortable like meeting up with him or like trying to find out where he's at and things. I'm like, nah, that's what you just, yeah, I'm like, to whoever that girl is, you got to put like some legitimate fear in her eyes and be like, okay, now look, don't contact me, my family no more. The videos is going to be up and you just going to have to deal with it, period. All right? That's end of story from me and stuff.
From my dick landlord, I say that he told me to take him to court if I want my money back. So she's like, so you thought it'd be easier to take it from me? That's just not right. I'm sorry, that's completely insane to be asking. Is it though? I'm not asking you for money. I'm asking you to find a tenant because of a problem that you caused. I go, easy, we could have found a sublet in February when I first wanted to move. You could have found a place, you didn't look, I know you're lazy ass. She says, LOL, I'm not the one sitting at home, but okay. She's so
she got 2 part-time jobs. Remember that, Ray, all right? The girl does have 2 part-time jobs, all right? And we're just YouTubers coming up with content 24/7 every single day. But 2 part-time jobs, I'm saying, it's, you know, just saying, it's a pretty important thing. Like, I mean, you know, 2 part-time jobs, like, that's hard to come by nowadays. Like, you know, to get 1 part-time job, but you got 2 part-time jobs. You do the math. It's like 2 part-time jobs. That's almost a full job and things. Like,
that I make YouTube
girl,
videos.
man.
Girl, why don't you start a YouTube channel if you want to so bad? I work from home. That's why I'm at home. Where else would I be? And this is also a point in my life where I was actually barely home. Whenever I have anything to do for school, I would always go to the library. I would leave for campus at like noon and then come back home at like 10 p.m. I was trying to avoid her at all costs. But go off, sis. She goes, there's no need to go farther. It will be taken care of. I'm like, okay. And she goes, there's no need to hold your dad's phone. In a couple of days, he will receive what needs to be received, and then we can be done. Okay. Empty threat after empty threat after empty threats. I don't care. I'm not holding anyone's phone. So I stoop pretty low, and I'm like, also, I got some stuff on you too, and your brother's number now, so don't forget. Just saying. Playing it easy on easy? She goes, LOL, what? My brothers know everything, so does my family. I literally told you this day I moved. No, you didn't. The day we moved, you told me that your family doesn't know that you drink and smoke, and your mother would be extremely mad if she knew. Okay? The problem is that you don't have good enough memory to remember what you did and didn't say. Then she goes,
so I'm like, if they do watch, I feel like that. I feel like that they are all like sitting down. Like, this is what I'm imagining. Her, that easy, their family, they're just all sitting down, right? Just watching this video, just so furious and upset at Ray, just like talking crap about them and things. And anyways, but it was like somebody followed me on Twitter and things. But anyways, yeah, they're probably just sit down and watch it and stuff. And then Ray mentioning how they don't know that she doesn't like, or her parents doesn't know that she drinks and smoke. I feel like she's probably like just still like just looking at the screen, but her parents are just looking. She's like, this is like, no, we're gonna get to the part of the video where she like tried to like hurry up and skip past that part and things. But wow, Ray put her on blast. I like that, Ray. I like that a lot. Like, you did good on that one.
But I don't know why you're talking to me now. I told you it's done. Girl, you keep talking to me. I just needed proof that you did this for money, and I got it. I go, you're literally the only one that's going on at this point. I'm just replying. And okay, if they know everything, then you won't mind what I'm about to do. Oh, okay, me replying with the empty threats. She's like, stop threatening me. You don't have anything but lies. I'm just threatening you back. So I literally sent her a screenshot of her threatening me. I know how to contact people too. I just won't do anything before you do. I never pulled the first move. I'm not gonna send no videos or audio to nobody unless you do, okay? Even my brother is trying to help and speak to you today because we know how serious it will go and feel bad for your dad. But once it is out of our hands, we can't help anymore. Now it's only the parents who will deal with this. What are we, 9? Now it's only the parents that will deal with this.
I'm like, why is your parents gotta fight your battles? I'm like, that's what I asked her. I'm like, you can't do it on your own? I'm like, you gotta get your parents. I'm out here thinking you're gonna get a lawyer or something. You getting your parents on me. I'm like, oh man, I'm so scared. My thing is, it's like, even when I was 9 and people were saying that they're gonna tell their mom and dad on me, I'm like, okay, and I'm like, I was fighting my own battles when I was 8, 9 years old and stuff. I remember a parent got in my face. I think that's what it was, because I was like, me and the kid was fighting over a toy, and he said, let go, and I let go, and then the toy came back and hit him all across his face and things, and so, yeah, his face was just all messed up and things, but his eyes was swollen and stuff. I was like, he told me to let go, so, but yeah, I remember the dad got in my face, and he was like, you stay away from my son, and I'm like, okay. Like, I don't really care for your son. And then, like, I think I was like 8 years old when that had happened and things, and it was like the very next year I ended up like beating his son up in the hallway and things. So I'm like, okay, like, yeah. Then I'm like, you like really done put fear in my eyes and stuff. I'm like, man, I don't care about that. I'm like, get your parents. I'm like, I will fight you in front of your parents and things. I will look over at them and smile and drink a Red Bull and eat a sandwich. I'm like, I don't care. Ray might not care. I really don't care. I don't. I'm saying, I'm sorry, but I would like to. I only care about people that I actually like love and care about and stuff. Ray, she is somebody that I care about. She's on that list of people that I care about. But anybody else, I'm like, I don't. I don't. You know, I hope the best for you. You know, but I don't. Like, you could go that way and things, and we could be happy at the end of the day. But anyways,
honey, listen, I'm legally an adult. I'm not a baby like you who has her family handle her. There's absolutely nothing you could successfully win in court for. Nothing. I never named you or spread lies about you or hurt you in any way. Anyone with any legal knowledge will tell you the same. Because I have done my research. I'm not the type of girl like Easy to just talk out of her ass. I do my research, and I've delved very, very deeply into defamation and what you have to do in order to sue. Do it, Easy. It'll make for a good YouTube video. Sue me. The video is still up, and my parents are calling the lawyer, and she names her lawyer, which will probably blur out. That's my lawyer, by the way. You can search him to file and show all proof. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm getting so mad. I look up her lawyer, and it's her immigration lawyer. She's threatening to sue me with her immigration lawyer. Her immigration lawyer. And if you don't know what an immigration lawyer does, she's trying to get her PR, which she can't get, by the way, because the girl who's so obsessed was talking about how busy she is and how tired she is after work. She's not working enough to get her PR. She doesn't work enough hours. She has an immigration lawyer to help out with all of that. An immigration lawyer cannot sue for defamation. You would need a very specialized lawyer to sue for defamation. I'm sorry. I'm like, please tell your lawyer to contact me and not my parents. She goes, I told you they won't contact you. They will contact your mother or father once this is all done, as they need someone who understands how serious it is. And they're aware that you will be aggressive and in denial. I am aggressive, but I'm not in denial. I know the facts. I know my rights. I don't just walk around being all clueless and stupid like you. I go, well, I told him not to speak with anyone on this topic, so you'd have to contact me if he wants to do anything about it legally. I'm pretty sure he knows that, though. She says, I can't be threatened to find someone for you. That's just no sense when both our names on the lease. Grammar. Starting from tomorrow, this will be taken care of and not by me. I go, I have no obligation to delete the video. She says, you are if it's lies and my personal stuff shown. I go, if my parents get contacted again, I will be calling your lawyers. And she goes, he won't respond.
Wow.
Also, I don't know if Dick is aware his condo is up on YouTube as well. That's his property. There's so much illegal actions that you are not aware of. Easy. Are you dumb? Stupid or dumb? Huh? Play me like a dummy, like, bitch, are you dumb? If that were the case, then every single house tour or condo tour or apartment tour on YouTube would be illegal, or maybe like 80% of them, because 80% of YouTubers rent. That's over. That was the end of that conversation.
I'm like, yeah, but it's like, where, okay, I'm like, you show me like on the lease or whatever it is, where it's like, it says that I'm not allowed to record YouTube videos inside of this place and things. I'm like, when was that even a thing? I'm like, I'm paying this guy rent to stay in his place and things. I'm not allowed to record YouTube videos? How is his place being affected? I'm saying, like, anything that happens, yeah, it's in my hands and stuff. He ain't got to worry about jack. Like, all of that stuff is going to be in my hands. So, anything happens, that's on me. Like, that girl, it was like, yeah, you're going to have to say some 6ix9ine quotes to her and stuff. But.
So long, I'm so sorry. I'm waiting for her to come through with all her threats, right? Because she threatened to do all of this shit. But I never get it, because obviously she doesn't have anything on me. Like, she can't do anything. So then I get a text 5 days later being like, so your dad has contacted me couple of days to not do anything and give him time. I felt bad because we're causing stress to him, and my parents like children. And I know this is a lie. I know my dad, he's not the type of guy to go out of his way to contact someone to like bring peace. He just literally doesn't care. I go, easy, there's no need to lie, lol. There's no way my dad contacted you asking you to give him time. I go up to my dad and he says, yeah, she emailed me, but I just replied. And she emailed him first. And let me read you guys the email. She goes, hello, this is Easy, roommate, spelled incorrectly. You are aware that your daughter is harassing me on
She forgot. Wow. Man, this girl, I'm like, if you're gonna go and message somebody or email somebody, at least have your grammar correct and stuff. Like, have it where your brother or somebody or the lawyer and things, like, writes the email for you. But, dang, it's like, I'm saying, like, if I can go out and get drunk and send messages and stuff to people and things without messing up on my grammar and stuff, like, I'm saying, like, yeah, that girl must have been freaking drunk and high at the time of this.
on YouTube. She still didn't take the YouTube video down. Her channel is Ray Rahimi. I think he knows. He checks my channel every day. He's so cute. He's like, oh my god, your video did so well. If this video doesn't get deleted, she will go to court. I have no issue with talking to my lawyers and filing a case. Go the f ahead. I also have videos of your daughter drunk and making the house messy so many times.
Wow.
Lies. Lies. What are you talking about? I don't get
I'm
drunk.
saying, like, honestly, it's, yeah, I think, my parents, they would care less. Like, my parents have seen me drunk before. Actually, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, they did. Because, yeah, it was, like, the one and only time I did get drunk. They were with me and stuff. It was a family get-together. I was having alcohol I shouldn't have been having. I remember I stood up and things and was, like, my whole body just felt like it was, like, 100 feet tall and stuff. So yeah, I'm like, they've seen me drunk and stuff, and I'm like, honestly though, if there's a video of me traveling around, I'm like, please post a video so I can post it for myself. I want my fans to see me when I'm drunk and things. So I'm like, I could care less if my dad sees me if I'm drunk. I'm like, the thing is, I'm like, you know, like my dad, he's like acting like people ain't never been drunk before. I'm like, my dad's been drunk, my mom's been drunk, sister's been drunk, we've all been drunk. We're not drunks, but we've been drunk before, so.
I don't know what you think you have. It's probably like me at the club, like a stick trying to dance. Like, I can show you those videos. I don't want to take things farther, so please ask her to stop harassing me and my family, or this case will open soon. Thanks, Easy. And my dad's whole thing is to be a peaceful mediator, exactly like her brother, right? He didn't want to be mean to this like 21-year-old girl. So he replies nicely. He goes, hi, dear Easy. I did talk with your brother and Rehana yesterday. I can't understand why both of you are doing these bad things. You are like my daughter as well. My daughter is so cute. Please give me more time to talk with her again. I hope I can fix it, and I hope you and your family be safe. See? Nice. But she thought my dad would be like extreme.
Oh, I was all like, wait a second. So like, cause there was like, I did talk with your brother. And Ray, so the Rayhan, okay, so that must be okay. So that's Ray's like, okay. I was like, looking, I'm like, who's that? But I was like, and then it dawned to me. So yeah, that was a dumb moment of me. I'm like, unless if that's I'd imagine that's like Ray's full name. I don't know why. I just assumed like her name was just Ray Rahimi and things like that was it. But I'm like, this girl most likely has a full like name and stuff. I mean, if it was Ray Rahimi, I'm like, okay. But I'm like, dang, it's like when you see like, I'm gonna call her Ray Rahimi or Hot Tea. That's it. I ain't calling her nothing else.
See, nice. But
unless she would prefer, if she would prefer for me to say that, I'm like, okay, but it was like Ray, I'm gonna butcher it, so I'm just gonna say Ray.
Be like extremely concerned and disappointed from this email of him just trying to be nice to her. This next part I'm not too proud of. I go through so much effort to find my old phone from like my drawer. I have to recharge it, wait for it to recharge, and then I go back through my pictures and find every single video and photo I have of her drunk, smoking, and grinding on random guys.
And the only reason why I figured to do this was because she kept threatening to do exactly that to me, so she clearly wouldn't want the same to be done to her.
Guys at clubs, and I put it into a folder named Easy, and I sent her a screenshot of it being like, and look, I hate to be that, but I have a folder of you drinking / drunk / grinding on randos at the club. I in no way, shape, or form would ever do anything with these videos because they were taken during better times unless I hear that you threaten to blackmail or sue my family again. Quite frankly, I feel disgusted at myself for even doing this, but you've left me no choice. You can have your lawyer contact me or say whatever you want to me. Just don't contact my parents. I don't need them stressing out about dumb shit right now. She goes, I'm not contacting your family, Ray. Seriously? You're not contacting my family? Rewatch this video. And please don't blackmail me ever again. After she literally said she has videos of me drunk. So I go, dude, stop with the lies and the gaslighting. I literally have access to both my parents' phones. I saw your email. You think I don't know that you threatened my dad to blackmail me? So then she goes, so what are you trying to do? I said, I know it's disgusting that I had to go through such lengths to find those videos. I'm not trying to do anything any more easy. I'm just tired. I give up, honestly, the $5,000. Just asking you to stop harassing me and my family. I never once contacted anyone you know. And this was our last conversation. It honestly... It's so sad that I had to stoop so low for her to stop harassing me. I'm not proud of what I did, but that's what it took. That's what it took for her to shut the fuck up and stop contacting my parents. I'm not ashamed of anything that I do. I am an adult. So if you're like filming me or taking videos of me, like that's on you. Go ahead and spread it. But you clearly are ashamed of the things that you do, right? So it was pretty smart of you to stop talking to me. Please don't ever talk to me ever again. Thank you guys so much for watching this. That was so long and so stressful, and I'm glad it's over, and hopefully I never have to talk with her.
Honestly, yeah, like...
She takes me to court at some point, and then you guys are gonna get court vlogs. It'll be funny to watch her face lose in court. But yeah, that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Sorry this was so long. I'm sorry if this was stressing you out. It was stressing me out much more. And yeah. Bye, guys.
It's like, Ray, if you go to court, can I... Surprising. It's funny how she's all like, she missed out on the $5,000, and then she's like surprising my mom with $5,000. That's why I'm like, Ray, she is freaking, man. You gotta love Ray, man. But anyways, yeah, but no, that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, Ray, is it cool if I can be your lawyer? I have no lawyer experiences. I've never been a lawyer before in my life. I have watched like lawyer TV shows and movies and stuff. I watched the whole season of OJ versus the People, that American crime story show. And what else? I've watched like crime shows with my like parents and things. So I have like lawyer experiences based off of shows and movies I've watched. But is it okay if I can be your lawyer? You don't have to pay me. You honestly can just buy me like a Red Bull. You know, a 12-ounce Red Bull. I'm like, not the small ones or the extremely big ones. It's just a perfect size 12-ounce one. If you could do that for me, that would cover all the costs and things. Like, I'd be cool with that. But I ain't gonna wear no suit though. I will wear like a Nike tracksuit. That would be the only suit that I would wear and things. But I'm not gonna wear like no like tailored out suit and things. And I have to wear my Jordans. I have to wear my Jordans and stuff. So there are gonna be like some things going along with it and stuff, but I'm just saying I would represent you and stuff. All I want to just do is go in the courtroom and just be like, you know, refer to Ray as my client and stuff, just so I can sound like a legitimate lawyer and things. But anyways, yeah, man, this series, that girl, she is freaking. I feel sorry that you had to deal with somebody like that, Ray. I hope you never have to deal with somebody like that again. But yeah, that's it's sad that you have to deal with people. It's sad like people have to act like that and stuff. For what reason, I don't know. But this was a good series. Now I just feel all empty now that it's over with and things. But dang, it's over an hour now, man. I wasn't expecting it to be over an hour and things. But yeah, now I reached that point of it being over an hour. It's whatever and stuff. But another good video uploaded by Ray Rammy. Make sure you guys go subscribe to her for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.